Hello everyone. Today we are going to take a look at the monitor stand, and this will aid you in fixing two monitors side by side on a single stand, and this should provide a lot of adjustments such as tilting the monitor, rotating it portrait, landscape, tilting it, and so on. So we'll see about that. And we are also going to install the VESA stands and have to remove the original monitor stands, which we are all going to do that in this video. So let's see if it has survived, as the box looks rather damaged, although this is just a big hunk of metal, so should be fine. And let's see what else we get in the box besides the stand. Sorry about that. And we get a manual with some instructions here, and this shows that it supports also cable management, as it has some clips and also has a holder for the hex keys, which hopefully are included also. So this is just empty. This is not empty. And in this one we get a lot of screws and hex keys, and we get some plastic clips here and a kind of open plastic cap. So these are for holding on to. So this is no longer useful, and yet another empty box. And we get something heavy inside here. And this is probably the main shaft that holds all things together. Yes. And it looks like that. It also has here some screws and some tightening mechanism there, and a big screw in this part here. Alright. And the stand, not the stand, the holder. And now you get the idea how flexible this is, like that, and then also like that. Really nice. So this is the half of the adapter, so your monitors are going to go there, and you can adjust them. And will they rotate? How do you rotate them? They should also have an option to rotate. We're going to see that. But you also have screws here, so you loosen them up and you can tilt this. Pretty interesting design. Hopefully it will have enough holding strength on this clamp here not to slide downward when you have two heavy monitors. This is rated for two monitors up to 25 inch, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to see that. And yet more cardboard, and the support itself, big piece of metal. Really good that it has this around, so it will sit better on the desk. And we first need to install the shaft, but the shaft has here some locking screws, and those are when you fully insert this shaft and you rotate the monitors around on this. You do not want this to rotate and become unstable, so you are going to lock them, but they actually came screwed in, so you need to release them before you can insert the shaft. So I'm going to use the provided hex key here, should be the smallest one, so I need to loosen them up a bit so they will make enough way for this to screw in. Also, you have to insert first these plastic adapters here. One is for covering this up to make it look nice, and the other one will hold the adjustment keys. So first you are going to slide this on like that, and then this one, and now I can screw this. And it still doesn't want to go in and I need to make this a lot more loose, and now it's going in. Alright, so this is secured now, and to make all things better, now you are going to use this and lock it into position. Now, depending on your needs, you also going to adjust this. This is a limiter for the upper part, and it's also a locking device, so it doesn't slip downwards, and you get this hex key with a screwdriver, and you use the screwdriver. It's kind of not very well thought to use a screwdriver here, because you need a lot of force and you can easily bend it. I would have liked to see here another hex key. Should have been a lot more better than regular screw, but you get the idea. Alright, and now I can make them tight back again. I'm going to use both of them to tighten it up. Alright, that should do it. And now you can theoretically install this holding mechanism. This has an up and a down side, of course. You need to install it with these hooks upwards, so this is how it goes, not that other way around, not like this, just like this. Alright, and then I can put this on here, but if it doesn't want to go in, you need to release this clamp here a bit. So I'm going to use one of the other keys that will fit, and I'm going to make this a lot more loose than it is. This should be better. You should take caution, as there are also some plastic things inside that should give it a better grip when you tighten them up, but you need to take care when you push this in so it doesn't come out. Right, so something like that. Alright, and now we have to remove the stand from the monitors. So this is a BenQ monitor. This one, to get this off, you need to remove these two screws here. One and the other one is here. And I'm going to remove the screws. Alright, and now this should slide out, and there you go. That's one off. And not to lose the screws, I'm going to put them here back, because you never know when you are going to use it on the original stand again. And now to make the installation a lot more easy, as you see here, the top holes here are open and they are like hooks. Well, you are going to use two screws, and it's important also to use a washer. And you are going to fix the screws here, but not entirely. So you are just going to leave a lot of space here, and the other one with the same type of washer on this side. So I'm putting on just the top screws, and I'm leaving about 3 millimeters of space. I don't know if you can see that, so there is some space there. And now you can actually hook up the monitor just like that, and it's installed. And now I can tighten up the screws a bit and then fix the other screws on the lower part. And don't forget to also tighten up the top screws. Now we can also check if this also rotates, and yes, you can also make this portrait if you want to. There is no level here, there is no indication if this is tilted or not, so you can always keep it at 45 degrees and never know. So you are going to have a tilted monitor. I'm now going to prepare the second monitor. This has a very smart stand. You can slide it up or down, you can rotate it, and also you can transform it into a portrait monitor. But this one has a button underneath. It's a quick release clamp, and just like that, this gets off from that, and it's now removed from the original support stand here. And this one already has screws here, but I'm going to remove one of them, one of the top ones, and see how long it is. And this is really long, it's not a problem, and I can add one of the washers here, or I can use one of the provided screws, which is a bit longer. It's my choice. I can use the provided ones with the washer, so the total length will be actually rather the same. I'm still going to use the washer because with the washer it will fit better here. With just the screw, this is a very small head and it can pull out a bit, so I'm going to use the new screws with the added washer. And now I can hook this on, and I need to take care of the washers to go over that plate, and they did, and now I can tighten them up and fix the lower ones as well. And because I have two different monitors, you can see there is a difference in size also, and the left one it's lower than the right one, but this is not a problem because the kit is actually very smart. And that is because you get this screw here, which has a very long thread around, and this is fixed on a nut, and you move this screw here. I'm going to show you right away, and this will slide up and down, and you can adjust the position of the two monitors, which is really nice. And I'm going to try to make this go up a bit. So up, it's like that. It's pulling the monitor upward, and it's going to line up with the other one. So that's the final result. You can see it's almost not visible that the two monitors are not the same size now, because they are perfectly centered one to the other. And now all I have to do is clean them because they are very dirty and full of dust, and connect them to my computer. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and until my next one, see you and bye bye.